What if loneliness isn't about being alone, but about feeling invisible? You can be surrounded by people and still feel completely disconnected because loneliness doesn't come from silence. It comes from not feeling understood. You start wondering, why does no one really see me? And slowly, you stop trying to explain yourself. You walk past people every day, but it feels like no one truly notices you. You see others laughing, connecting, and you start feeling like you don't really belong there. Like everyone else understands something you don't. So you slowly begin to spend more and more time alone, not because you truly want to, but because it feels safer. It becomes easier to be by yourself than to feel misunderstood around other people. And even when you want to connect with someone, something inside you holds you back. You think about sending a message, reaching out, saying something real, but then you stop and convince yourself it's better not to. Because deep down, you start believing that no one would truly understand you anyway. And that quiet belief slowly becomes your reality without you even noticing it. That's how loneliness doesn't just stay, it grows over time. Not because people aren't around you, but because you don't feel connected to them. You can be in the same room with others and still feel completely alone inside. You start waiting, hoping someone will notice you. But the moment never really comes, and the silence only gets heavier. So your mind turns inward and begins asking difficult questions. Something wrong with me? Or am I just not enough? And the more you stay inside those thoughts, the more real they start to feel. You begin to speak less, even when you have something to say. You keep your thoughts to yourself because explaining them feels exhausting. You hide your emotions, so no one can misunderstand them. And slowly, without realizing it, you begin to hide who you really are. Even when you're surrounded by people, you feel alone inside your own mind. But here's something most people never realize about loneliness. It's not a weakness, and it's not something to be ashamed of.
This feels
Loneliness is
so
actually a
peaceful.
signal from your mind, a signal that you need something deeper, something real, not just people around you, but people who truly understand you. And real connection doesn't start outside. It starts the moment you stop hiding parts of yourself and allow yourself to be seen, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Because being seen is what your mind has been asking for. And loneliness doesn't disappear when people appear. It disappears when you finally feel understood. Sometimes you don't need more people around you. You just need to feel understood. And maybe that starts with understanding yourself. But what if the real problem isn't loneliness? What if it's something deeper,